a mountain range. So guess what? Them couldn't get to reach the Maroon them because them up high in the mountains, man. And thus our people them fit and stronger than them. See? Hey, so the rest of them smaller islands them have mostly plains, so them flat. See? So them couldn't reach them easier. But through these Marines live up in the mountains, hey, them all roll big stone down on them and them thing them, man.
Ambush, because they can't manage the big boot. And the British have the big shoes.
Gone.
You see me?
Benjamin too known to war, you know.
Gone.
Even a time of war, Israel.
Yeah, the judges.
Yeah, from Benjamin alone. So Jamaica predominantly Benjamite.
Yeah, the rest of the Caribbean also, though. Yeah. But as we have the chief house of Benjamin. Zin? It says in Dominica example, Jamaican Maroons a British governor signed a treaty in 1738 and 1739 promising 2,500 acres in towns in 2 locations to bring an end to the warfare between the communities. In exchange, they were to agree to capture and escape blacks. They were paid bounty of $2 for each African return.
And that's what happened to Taki. You see, we have Taki and you have the Maroon, them basically, and Taki are basically a war. Because they all go back to the treaty. You see, they have to catch and run away slave. You have this informer run for basically St. Mary's straight a Kingston to inform about Taki plan.
Yeah.
You see, what Taki basically a plan to do. You see?
And Jake still under that up to this day, man. See, I'm still out there one for the so-called white man, man. Hey, Jake still have been Judas today. See? Sell out, man. Yeah. For money. See, a lot of them, you and them live amongst each other and the so-called white man they come in and promise them something, man. And them sell your feet, man. See?
Alright, so this is Psalm 55 and verse 20. He had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
So when the scripture says he had put forth his hand with them, we are basically at peace with him, because when the so-called white man come over here, you see me, they have the Indian over here, they basically at peace with the so-called white man. You see me? And the so-called white man turn on and basically destroy them. Christopher Columbus turn on our slaughter. You see me? And destroy and rape. You see me? And rob them. So she say he put forth his hand with them. We basically be at peace with him. That's how our people go on.
He had broken his covenant.
He had broken his agreement. You see, because the so-called white man, you can never trust a so-called white man. You see me? People say you're not supposed to trust him. You see? Go on.
Covenant breaker, man.
Go on.
Right. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
People say the word of his mouth is smoother than butter, because you know they have a little soft voice. You see me? We love use and deceive our people. You see me? Go on.
That's murky look.
Go on.
Right. But war was in his heart.
But war in our mind. You see me? He use him a little soft voice. You see me? A little smiley face to deceive our people. You see, but in our mind, our basically destroy you. See, that's all the so-called white man roll.
His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
Yet were they drawn sword,
man.
See, that's the so-called white man fear. Go on.
Ecclesiasticus 12 verse 10.
Go on.
Never trust thine enemy.
So what the scripture said. Scripture said, never trust thine enemy. And the so-called white man is our enemy. You see me? Go on.
For like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself.
Though he come around you and humble himself and have put on his smile. You see me? And I tell you, saying peaceable. You see me? He friendly. You see me? And I buy your things. You see me? And I drink liquor with you. You see me? This is what the scripture say. You see me? Go on.
Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him.
Scripture says supposed to what? Beware of him. So you're supposed to be aware of him when he come around and I smile and I humble himself and I pretend like he's innocent. Right. You're supposed to basically be aware of him. Go on.
And thou shalt be unto him as if thou had wiped a looking glass.
Go on.
And thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away.
And thou shalt know that his rust will not altogether wipe away. Thou shalt know that the so-called white man hatred him after you never basically gone. It still exists even until this day. You see it? This is what you're supposed to take heed of him. When he come around and basically pretend like him innocent, you're supposed to take good heed of him, yo.
So this is
It's First Maccabees 1 verse 29. It says after 2 years fully expired, the king sent his chief collectors of tribute unto the city of Judah, who came unto Jerusalem in a great multitude.
Because you have, as I said earlier, the so-called white man took on the Greek custom, you see me, come and have us in slavery. You see me, in the time of the Greeks. You see me, so this is what happened. What?
And spake peaceable words unto them.
So then come and speak peaceable word, because the so-called white man will come and say, come in peace. You see me? Go on, but you have a different agenda. You see, go on.
But all was deceit.
But all was deceit.
Lies,
you see? That's why Scripture says supposed to be aware of him, yo. You see, go on.
For when they have given him credence, he fell suddenly upon the city and smote it very sore and destroyed much people of Israel.
But that's when they look like the time of the Greeks. Them come and say them come in peace. You see me? You see me? And I said to them out today, yo. They say them come in peace. They come and sign treaty with the Maroons them, and turn on basically breach that treaty.
This is Daniel 8 verse 25.
What?
Daniel 8 verse 25. Through his policy also he shall cause crafty to prosper in his hand.
And because so-called white man is a crafty man, yo. You see me?
And he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace he shall destroy many.
That's what the scripture says, by peace he shall destroy many. You see me? That's why the so-called white man destroy people. You see me? Come in peace. You see me? I come to help you. When basically really and truly about I come basically destroy you. You see? So deceive you first. You see me? To take your basically take a guard down, so he can basically destroy you. You want to trust him, then he can destroy you.
You get credence and team, man. You're welcome him with open arms, man.
Go on, and say, my friend.
Go on. And then he just whoop and take what you have, man.
This is Isaiah 32:7. The instruments also of the churl are evil. He devised wicked devices.
You see it? Go on.
To destroy the poor with lying words.
To destroy the poor, and we are the poor.
Good precept.
You see me? We are the poor, yo. You see, boy, so-called white man seek over destroy. You see, because he offer them certain things, the Maroons them.
Can.
You see, because he knows the Maroon them poor. You see, so they come with things like them help. You see, when them basically, I try to basically turn it for them way. That's the reason why you have, as I said earlier, and then you have UN sign up there. You see, because them now taking it over. You see me? What?
Even when the needy speak it right.
Done.
Yes, even when you speak right, man. Even when we come out and I tell you, say, boy, yo, this man an enemy, you know. This man a go kill you, you know. See? Yeah. Him deceive you, make you feel say, him and your friend, man. So you turn against your own. See?
Believe yourself, they trust them and trust, and hate us.
And hate us, man. See?
You see?
And you talk all kind of madness about us.
This is Amos 1 verse 11. Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgression of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment hereof.
If I say, for 3 transgression of Edom, you see me? And for 4, the Lord said, I'll turn away the so-called white man punishment. You see me? Everything where the so-called white man do to us, but for pay for everything, yo. You see, go on?
Because he did pursue his brother with the sword.
Because he did pursue his brother. One brother, Jacob. You see me? And Jacob name changed to what? Changed to basically Israel, and Israel have 12 sons. You see me? 12 sons, which are basically so-called Negroes today, Latinos and Native American Indian. And did pursue us with the sword. You see me? Did destroy us. You see, go on?
And did cast off all pity.
And cast off all pity. So they never show us no pity. There was scripture in Deuteronomy, 28, I believe. You see me say, they don't regard what the old, now show favor to the young. You see, we have scripture. You see, go on?
You say, and his anger did tear perpetually.
Go on?
And he kept his wrath forever.
And the so-called white man kept his wrath forever. You see me? Forever. Even until this day, so-called white man have a wrath, he was hatred for us, yo. You see it?
The only time the so-called the only time the so-called white man will come and like him do something for you, see? It's because he wants it for your purpose. See? He want you to do something for him. And after he finish, what am I do? He just want to get rid of you, man. Just like how they use the Jamaican government today, see? To bring in all them policies that they want to bring in, man. And when they finish them, I get rid of the government and get rid of the rest of people also, man. So, so beginning in the late 17th century, the Jamaican Maroons forced British colonists to draw and eventually sign treaties in the 18th century that effectively freed them over 50 years before the abolition of the slave trade in 1807. To this day, the Jamaican Maroons are to a significant extent autonomous and separate from Jamaican society.
And then separate because you have as I say, you have UN thing up there.
Can.
You see me say so-called white man sneaking theme thing. You see me say him can control. The man who this color speak I would speak to him yesterday. He said what? A part of the treaty is that them supposed to basically be what, the second in Jamaica.
After the Queen.
After the Queen is supposed to be the second. You see me, with the so-called white man start two party in Jamaica. Two cousins at that. See the so-called white man use subtlety. Two cousins. You see me? Now Manley and Buster Manti. And start two party and have two of our people out here kill them one another. You see me, over two basically cracker. You see?
Hey, I can bet everybody will live up in the Maroon town up there have a national ID, man. Because you have people from who live up there, so come down and come to business all the while. Them collect money at Western Union, them collect money all boat, man. Them travel go abroad, so them have a passport, so guess what? Them still, the rest of the society still infiltrating for them community, man. It's a lie.
You see, the touch of point network, I just say them national ID, them have an original nationality as well. They are Israelite. So then they escape from the curses where the Lord said will fall upon we. So you so-called Maroon people, you are Israelites and you escape the curses.
Because we are like curses. No matter who's fire one go.
I'll call yourself.
We want to iron that a part of the curse to get the scripture further before we go further. We shall call them bywords.
Bywords.
Get the bywords further.
You see me? So anyway them go on and do, Esau are your enemy. Just like the scripture the brother does read him go after him brother. See, who and brother? Israel. So the so-called white man are your enemy, no matter what you want to call yourself. Which byword want to fall from you, just like the brother get right.
So this is Deuteronomy 28. Alright, the start of verse 36. So the Lord shall bring thee and thy kings that thou shalt set over thee unto a nation which neither thou nor thy father have known, and there ye shall serve the gods, wood and stone. He said, thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb.
But thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb. See, go on.
So thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations.
Among all Eden nations, yeah. You see, especially so-called white man, go on.
Amongst all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
Go on.
The Lord shall lead you. Because they see there. You're gone up in the Maroon town. You see, you separate from the rest of Jamaica and you call yourself Maroon. See, the Lord lead you up there too. See? So guess what? That's a part of the byword, man. If you call yourself a Maroon, at the end of the day, you're still an Israelite, man. And you cannot escape the curses of the Lord. Yahweh Hashem Yoshai. See?
Right.
See? It says, it says, separate from Jamaican society. The physical isolation used to their advantage by their ancestors as today led to their communities remaining among the most inaccessible in the island in their largest town, a compound in the parish of St. Elizabeth. The Leeward Maroons still possess vibrant communities of about 600 tours. So basically, they must say, boy, them isolated from other places and inaccessible. See? Yeah. Basically, them not inaccessible, man. Because guess what? As that them say, the man they moving all kind of different things, man.
So this is Baruch 4, verse 24. So like us now, the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity.
So this is what the scripture says, like us now, the neighbors of Zion, you see the neighbors of the Israelites, the Eden nations, you see, especially so-called white man have seen our captivity, them see our downfall. You see, this is how the scriptures are going.
So shall they shortly see our salvation.
So shall they shortly see our salvation. Them see our downfall. You see me? No, shortly them are going to see our salvation because we're in that time. See, we're in the time when the Lord Yahweh Shai above to make him second return. You see it? What?
So shall they see shortly our salvation from Yahweh, which shall come upon you with great glory.
Because we shall come upon us with great glory, go on.
Right? And brightness of everlasting.
Right.
And children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you.
So this is what the scripture says, Lord, to my children, suffer patiently. You see me, the word patient basically means to suffer. You see me? So because we're supposed to suffer patiently, you see me, the wrath that come upon us.
From Yahweh.
From Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew, the true name of the Heavenly Father in the Hebrew, and his son, you see me? Which are basically name of ignorantly called Jesus. You see, so the scripture says we're supposed to suffer patiently the wrath of Yahweh Shai. You see me, our scripture in Micah 7, you see me, and 9 say, you see me, I will bear the indignation of the Lord. You see, because we have sinned against him. So we're supposed to bear this punishment the Heavenly Father put upon us. You see, because shortly, you see me, they're going to see our salvation, they're going to see our deliverance. You see me, go on?
So my children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from Yahweh, Shai, for thine enemy hath persecuted thee.
So can white man persecute us and all them heathen nations here, go on?
But shortly thou shalt see his destruction.
But shortly we are going to see them destruction, and we are approaching that time right now. The Third World War. You see me, at the so-called white man destruction. You see me, and all them heathen nations here. So-called Chinese, which are the Moabites, believe that somehow, when the so-called white man fall, they're going to be the next world power. You see me? That's a vain thing, yo. You see, but that's a vain thing what the so-called Chinese basically believe. Which are basically Moabite, because we are going to be the next world power. The Israelites. You see me? The so-called Negroes today, Latinos and Native American Indian, and we are going to rule next. You see me? See, because Esau is the end of the world. Esau is the one basically rule right now. Esau is the so-called white man who rule right now. And Jacob is the big enough it that follow it. We are going to rule next. You see me? We reach the end of Esau kingdom. We reach the end of the so-called white man kingdom. So our time next. You see me? For rule this earth in righteousness. The so-called white man rule this earth in wickedness. You see me? The Lord Yahweh Shai. You see me? King David and the 12 and down going to rule this kingdom in a righteousness. Our kingdom will basically be a righteous kingdom. You see me?
So, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shall tread upon his neck.
And shall tread upon his neck. You see, that's what will happen at the time of Jacob's trouble. You see me? Race war. You see me? You're going to have race war, yo, because race war written in the scriptures. You see? So with that, I say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all our brothers out there teaching truth. And to push this truth because I'm pretty soon we're going out of this wicked society. Shalom.